Welcome to Edu4drr, the Effective Education for Disaster Risk Reduction Teachers Network. I'm going to take you through the site today as if you're new to the site, some of the things that you can do. When you've just joined, you may have been asked to join by someone else and you might want to find them on the website. And if you click on members, you might see their face here, or you could search for their name. So I'm just going to type in my name. Okay, and there we go, and I've just pressed return, but you could also click the little bar and you can see that it's found me, which will then, when you click on that, you can find out a little bit more about that person. So for instance, this is my profile information, what I do, what this site's about. It's got my curriculum vitae. A good idea is, putting something up like this so that others can see what you're up to. And what I've also included here is I've shared some slideshows. So when I've given presentations about things, I've put them up there for other people to see. And of course, it's got all of my latest activity, which is quite a useful thing for everyone else to look at. Okay, the other thing is your photograph. A photograph is extremely important because it shows that you're not a blank person, and it helps people put a face to a name. If you go to a conference and of course you've been communicating with someone on this website, then of course they will recognise you, and I know you from Edu4drr, which is a very useful networking tool in itself. Of course, many of you may just come to the website for resources, and if you click on the resources tab, you can see that we've got videos, quizzes, curriculum materials. I'm just going to start off with curriculum materials, just an example, information about changes in the UK, and a unit of work that I put together. Now, if you've got something, send it to me and I will also add that onto the site, or you can add it yourself on your own page. There's also information on drills and plans. We're coming up to the end of the summer holidays here in the UK and I guess in other places in the world as well. And there's a good inset in-service training materials on the website on lockdown procedure, what you can do, how you can train your staff. And the idea that's a whole pack there of information, videos, everything. Talking of videos, we've got our multimedia section of the website. The featured videos are on the top here. Again, lockdown training exercise video. But of course, we've got school children's inventions for oil spills, best seat belt advert. We've now got 49 videos on the site, just shy of 50. Perhaps you could put up the 50th website. Now I want to talk to you about forums and blogs and groups because they're different and sometimes people get them a bit confused. A forum is the place to go if you want to add a discussion, if you want feedback on something. Perhaps you've been running a project somewhere in a school, in a community, and something went right, something didn't go right, and you want to share that with the group so we can all learn together. This is the great place for it, because then you've got the rest of the site can actually feed back to you and say, oh, I use this at this time, or this worked, or this didn't work for me. And we can work together to make better education materials and better education projects for disaster risk reduction. The groups part, well, this is the niche communities on here. So there's the teaching workshop and the California Shakeout group, but there's also an emergency managers group that's been put up there, and again that's got 11 members now. So you may find your niche. Now if you do not find your niche, let's say you want to have something for, there's a lot of colleagues on this website working in India at the moment. Perhaps there needs to be an India group that could be put on here and with needs specific to that. That group could be added to here. And then finally on here, I just want to talk to you about blogs. A blog is basically an opinion piece. You can write your opinion piece on there. People don't have to reply back, but often people will reply back. And sometimes it's a good way of getting dialogue going. Sometimes better for things that are, might be personal to you rather than generic for the whole site. Okay, well, I hope that helps. I will add on another video about adding videos onto YouTube next time. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.